Morning, my friends. I'm Pastor Ben Hayes from First Baptist Church, Dadeville, Alabama, bringing you our thought for the day on this Wednesday. What a great day it's going to be, because every day is a great day when you trust the Lord to take care of you and guide you and give you opportunities to minister. Guys, I want to tell you, we're not having our men's Bible study today. I'll be at Shaco, and I hope that you can make it through the day without that. But I will be with you tonight. So don't forget our family night supper at 5. The children have their adventure club at 5:45. Prayer meeting, Bible study, handbell choir at 6 o'clock, choir practice at 7. A busy evening, but come on out and join us, and you will be blessed. I promise you that. But today, continue in our study here in 1 Timothy chapter 5 as we continue to talk about widows. Now, you just look at the amount of space that Paul spent dealing with widows in chapter 5, and you have to understand there was a problem there in the church. Maybe there were some widows who were pretending to be widows. Maybe there were some widows who were taking advantage of the church. There are a lot of folks involved in this passage that we need to understand. A lot of things involved in this passage. We need to understand there's a concern here that Timothy needed to be aware of. And Paul makes this comment to them, says, these things command that they may be blameless. Who? Well, the widows and the church. Do the right things. Do them in the right way. Take care of needs, but make sure they're truly needs. And that's one of the problems we have as Christians. We either go one of two ways. We say, nope, not going to help, or we say, I'm going to help regardless. And the problem is both of them are wrong. We have to be wise. We have to use discernment to know who truly has a need and then meet those needs in particular. That's the key to this. And Paul says in verse 8, if anyone doesn't provide for his own house, and especially for those of his household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. Now keep in mind, this is in the context of taking care of widows. So if the children and grandchildren are not taking care of their mothers and grandmothers who have lost their husbands, then they have denied the faith. That's what Paul is talking about here. It is their responsibility to take care of these people who are unable to take care of themselves. And that's the key here. These widows would not be able to go out and get a job. They could not take care of a farm. They were not allowed to do those kinds of things. The only job for women in those days who were unmarried pretty much was that of a prostitute, and not a pleasant thought to have. So Paul says, children and grandchildren, take care of your mothers and grandmothers. Remember, Jesus confronted the Pharisees about this. The Pharisees were saying, I can't help you, mom and dad, because all my money has been committed to the things of God. And so I'm not going to be able to help you. Jesus says, yeah, you need to take care of your commitments to God, but you have a responsibility to take care of your family. And then Paul goes on and he adds some other stipulations to this thing of taking care of the widows, of them being counted in the number. Listen to what he says. Do not let a widow under 60 years old be taken into the number, and not unless she's been the wife of one man. In other words, if she's divorced and remarried, divorced and remarried, divorced and remarried, she has taken herself out of that qualification. She has to be well reported for good work. She's got to have a good reputation. She has to be one who is serving the Lord and taking care of people. She's brought up children, lodged strangers, if she's washed the saints' feet, if she's relieved the afflicted, if she has diligently followed every good work. Listen, those are the people that God wants us to take care of, to minister to first. Now, are we not supposed to take care of the lost? Yes, absolutely. If there's a need, our hope is that they will be drawn into the kingdom. But our first responsibility is to take care of our people. So think about that today. Find ways that you can minister and give people, those who are in need, an opportunity to hear the gospel through your deeds and through your words. Be blessed. I'll see you back here tomorrow.